Hey, good morning. Hey, it's Dr. James. I hope you're off to an awesome start today. Excuse me, I'm already giggling about something. You're going to love this message because we all know exactly what this is when we are participating in it. And I want to thank you for your time and energy. I always need to say that. And it's so cool because this is based on a study that just came out on emotional intelligence and how a couple of years ago when this was just like, oh my gosh, this is a secret to success and abundance and relationships and everything working in your life. The more emotional intelligence you have, the better it gets, and as well, personal peace. But just over the last couple of days, I've been reading a couple of later pieces, a couple blogs, some researchers, and how we're going through a little dip right now in emotional intelligence, and a lot of people. This is the part that's not funny. A lot of us are suffering. I mean, we see it all around us, right? We've probably seen ourselves say things, do things, get caught up in things, and go, man, this is stealing my peace. I got to figure out how to get my world back together. I got to own what's mine and really not allow myself to get caught up in something else that has nothing to do with me, or something I know that I cannot help by getting caught in the drama zone. So I'm going to share with you 5 things that the research is telling us that will help us tremendously with not only being more peaceful, more happy, more successful, a beneficial presence on the planet, not just for yourself, but for all beings around us, and how these are all the emotional intelligent don't do's. And emotional intelligence is literally about self-awareness, how to read, how to know, how to feel, and then, if you will, be a part of a solution-centric human being. And we know when our wheels are coming off. We know when we're saying things or doing things and going, wow, that was just so not my best self. Have you been there? Oh, man. Okay, so number 1, here's what people do. Here's this is emotional intelligence do not do's. Number 1, the people who are more emotionally intelligent today, there you go, they own their drama. They own it. And then they work on it. They're just like, oh, man, I'm a mess. I've got this family history. I got this partner. I got this job. You know what? You may have all those things, but you got to own it. And then the most important thing is decide whether or not you're going to work on it. And what's really cool about this too, they talked about how highly emotionally intelligent people really get clear about not owning other people's drama. Because if it doesn't belong to you, it doesn't become you. And if it does become you, it'll slay you. So we got to really be clear about this. But this next one really hit home. They said that really accomplished, emotionally intelligent people are very clear about gossip. And when they're experiencing it, they get out of it. They do not feed it. And this is something that I think about all the time because, like everyone, we get into circles, we get into conversations, we overhear something, and it takes us in a place that we know you almost go, ugh, that is dirty dialogue. I don't want to be a part of that. And we talked about how in this research that when we're being a participant in gossip, feeding the gossip, it really challenges our self-esteem. It lowers our self-awareness and really takes its toll on emotional intelligence. It doesn't do good for anyone. Number 3, non-social comparison. They talked about how when we are in a space where we're comparing ourselves to other human beings, it directly affects the level of our emotional intelligence. It really destroys it. It takes us down. There's no wins there. Number 4, daily mental floss. First thing in the morning, these people who are accomplished and really elevating their emotional intelligence, they kind of look around their life and take stock in the things that are coming up from that day and really have a plan for it. If you're going to be seeing a certain person who does gossip, who tends to spill their drama all over you, you need to have a plan. You need to build a firewall. You got to have a program that you're going to follow so you don't get lost in it. Or you know how to say no to it before it comes. Or when you're invited into it, you say no ahead of time. I'm not being a part of that anymore. I'm not watching the news. I'm not hanging out with that person. I'm not gonna put myself in that particular environment that steals my fire. Lastly, it's uncomfortable to be emotionally intelligent today. It's eccentric to leave conformity, leave the center, and go into a place where beyond right doing and wrong doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. That's what Rumi said. And that's what I'm going to encourage myself and you to do. Emotional intelligence, not only associated with all the good things physiologically, more importantly, a spiritual contagion whose time has come today. Much love and every blessing. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.